at noontime there was the information about a very big wooden rubber boat with about 400 people on it. We still do not know how many exactly, but it was at least 400. This wooden rubber boat was in a bad condition when we arrived. The waves and the wind were much stronger. It was quite a horrible situation. The people were panicking, also children and women inside, and it was a double floor wooden boat, so that we knew people were inside in the ground and water was coming inside. We again tried to calm down the people, but it was much more difficult. One was jumping out of the boat because he thought he could have a chance to be transferred first, but in this situation we always step back. Otherwise more people would jump in and this could make the boat capsize. Very dangerous situation. This guy was taken back on the boat and we could tell them to all sit down, stay calm, and we gave out life vests. But those who are in the lower part of the boat cannot get life vests, otherwise they cannot get out. The entrance to the lower deck is quite small, and if people are going to panic or the boat capsizes, they are trapped in. So more people wanted to get to the upper deck, and then this upper deck began to break, and again there was a lot of panic. Our plan was to wait for another rescue boat, the Ocean Viking, because the Sea-Watch 4 was already full. So the capacity for this ship is about 450 people, and they had already more than 400 there. So we waited for Ocean Viking to come, and we knew that it would take about 8-9 hours. And in the end it was even more, because they also had another rescue on their way to us. So when the situation was getting more and more unstable and the people were really, really afraid and suffering, they were hungry, we did not have so much water, many of them were seasick of course, and the waves were always getting more and more. So in the end the captains of the CI4 and our captain from Rise Above decided to do a very dangerous maneuver to get the wooden boat alongside to the CI4 and stabilize with our rib teams. 3 rib boats were there. We got out the centifloats. Those are very long plastic devices filled with air, so we could put them between the boat and the CI4. But still, this is a very, very difficult maneuver, very dangerous, and in the end it worked out. Everybody could step over from the wooden boat to the CI4, and suddenly everything went very, very fast. Everybody was just running to the CI4, and everybody was safe. Before we had transferred 2 unconscious persons already, and the medical team of the CI4 cared for them, and I think they did a really very good job. So everybody survived, and that was really yes, what began as a nightmare was in the end a very happy situation. Everybody was fine. But now for the CI4 the work was going on with much more than 800 people on board and much lower capacity. They have to care for all those people. What touched my heart very much was that many ships were around, Coast Guard, big commercial vessels, and nobody was helping us. So every ship, every captain, every seafarer has the duty to rescue people that are in distress, and they just didn't do it. So our small civil rescue fleet had to do all this, and now CI4 is looking for a port of safety, and they are still waiting for confirmation. They are running out of food, they are running out of everything, and they have to care for so many people, 24 crew members to look after more than 800 people now. So I'm really, really hoping that somebody will give them a port of safety so that all people can get out of this quite small ship. I have been on many missions, but this situation was really very, very special and extremely difficult and dangerous for everybody. And yeah. Fear. I was really afraid that people were going to die. I was also afraid about our RIP team. I was so happy when they came back safely. And also anger, because it should not be our job to rescue those people. It should be done by all ships, by the whole European Union, and it should not be outsourced to Libyan coast guards who bring people back, which we also experienced. So one boat we lost to the Libyan coast guard already.